Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Create Above and Beyond. Glad you could join us today. I hope you're doing well. Today, we're going to be working on doing a little bit of oil. Well, we're going to make fuel today. I did go out and find a oil location on the map. So if we jump into the map here, I went all the way over into this area here, and you can see that we have oil right here. Now, I had no idea what to look for, and I think there's another one. If we can kind of look for this kind of formation, I'm kind of guessing it's going to be similar. There was another location that I saw. I don't remember where. I kind of kept my distance from it. I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere. I'll have to look for it. There's another location. I'm not sure if the oil is going to be infinite. I doubt it, because once I started pulling from it, it kind of went away pretty quickly. And here's our ender tank. It does have some oil in it. And if we go ahead and take a look at how we're going to process this, we need to use a, let's see here. Where is it? This fractionating still, if I'm pronouncing that right. And it's going to require energy, and we just need to pipe the contents or the oil. This is heavy oil. This is going to be the second iteration. So if we just go back to oil here, and we look at there we go. We're going to create heavy and light. So from each of these, we're going to be running the thing, running it through again. We get refined fuel. Now, refined fuel is it. That's we don't get any more than that. So it's we're good there, and that comes from the heavy. Now, the light, I think we can also refine down. Yeah, we can refine that down even further, and we do get some sulfur dust as a chance. And this is actually kind of good for us, because we can use that sulfur dust to kind of speed up our process in terms of making our calculation mechanisms. Yeah. So if we go down here, you can see that we have quite a bit more. And this is actually probably the third or fourth time that I went through there and collected these. And we do have quite a few. So if we go in here, we have 1,000, is it 1,041? It is so small. Yes, well, we're going to need quite a few of that because of this contraption right here. So I don't have it completely hooked up. I shouldn't say this. I have it completely hooked up, ready to rock and roll. It does have everything it needs, I think. So I'll kind of walk you through this. We'll get into the oil processing, but I'd like to talk about this a little bit, because I'm not sure if this is going to work or not, and at some point in time, we're going to work on this in the episode as well. And so in the last episode, we kind of did the layout, but I didn't do any of the piping, and the piping is a little confusing, probably from just the look of things. But what I have going here is I have a bunch of these casting tables of each individual thing that we're going to be producing, or each number. So 8, 3, minus, plus, and also the times. Now, each one of these are going to be made and then placed into a drawer. Now, the drawer, I need to make sure that we are only pulling a certain number. So I'm going to have to put like a stack limiting on here, so that there's only so many in these drawers at one given time. So we're not constantly overloading everything. I'm hoping. That's kind of the hope. And I don't have those in there yet, and we'll have to make those. But this is kind of the look of everything. Now, on the back of each one of these crafting machines, I do have a retrieval. So the retrieval is going to pull from the back of these modules. So these right here are going underneath. Oh, is that actually attached to the chest there? That should not be attached to the chest. I don't think it matters. Let's just fix that. It goes underneath the ground and actually hooks up to the bottom of these drawers. Just these ones right here, because that's all we're doing is we're creating them going into here. Then what we're going to be doing is pulling out of these chests, going up and creating the other numbers, and then going into these chests here. Now, once I think we have a good enough numbers and that you know, we have a good amount of the numbers. What we'll do is probably then pipe this back up from the front, or I might just grab stacks at a time. I don't know. I might manually do this at that point in time, but we can fully automate this process, but we just need to then place it back into the smeltery, which would be just running it through our magma crucible, and you know how fast that goes. So we can just hook up a hopper with a chest and then just throw all the numbers that we need in there. I just need to figure out how many numbers of each that we need, and I thought I had that figured out. Whoops. Let's bring that back down. I figured that we needed to go about 200 numbers each. And I think that would make... I think that makes all what we need. That will make, I think, all the blocks. No, that makes only one block, I think. 1,000 milli buckets equals one block. So we need 4,800. Well, whatever. There's a lot here that we got to figure out, but I'm hoping that these will evenly be created. So I'm using on the polling. So here, round robin. So they are going to round robin to all the different items on here. So like 3 and 8 are used a lot. The subtractions used quite a bit. And we do have items or numbers that we're going to need to pull out of these drawers as well. And if we look behind here, we do have items. We do have them set up to pull from the back here once they're available. And then they'll auto-populate the items here as well. So I think like this one doesn't have anything yet because we're going to need some of the numbers first. Like here, that's 8. I don't think that we have an 8. So I'll kind of show you how it works. We have a 3, and what we'll do is we'll turn this on, and so it's going to pour, of course, and it should call me a liar now. Oh, you know what? That hookup was supposed to be there. It wasn't going to the chest. There we go. So it's going through here, and then it will go into this crate here first, and then get pulled out again to whatever location that needs it. And it's probably going to be something like over here. Yeah, it's going to go up in here, I think. Yep, right there. Perfect. So we got our 8, and then any other, you know, the operations as well. So we'll be able to turn on all these switches and be able to control them on and off. We need to, and produce them. Now, I don't have any of these items hooked up, but right now, I think everything's going to be running off of... Let's see here. I don't... Where do I have? I think it's just off of this back here. So all I need to do is hook it up to here, and these should all run. Now, I'm going to wait on that for just a moment. We're going to work on getting our oil rock and rolling, because I think I'd like to get that going. I don't know how long it's going to take. So I'd like to get the oil percolating, as you would say, and make sure that is being produced so that we'll have the fuel in the future. The matter balls, we do have a bunch of those. We're going to have to work on this at some point in time. A lot of these are just going to be crafting items. Like we can craft this really easily, I think, right? This is smooth. Yeah. I think the plastic is only... Okay, never mind. I was thinking the plastic was only for certain things. So we're going to need a fair bit of plastic. But none of this is like super difficult to make. So I can probably count how many plastic items that we're going to need. But we have a lot of these anyways. We just need to figure out how to make these cakes and get the blaze system going. And I have a really good idea how we're going to do that and automate that process. But that's not going to be in this episode. I'm going to have to go get a blaze. I have to set up a sugar farm, which I haven't set up yet. And I think I mentioned that in the last episode, that I was going to try to make one in between episodes. I didn't get to it. So, all right. So let's go ahead and make a fractating still. Jeez, excuse me. I think we're going to need a couple of these. So can we make another invar? Yeah. I think we need a total of 3. let's start off with just 2 for right now. We're gonna need power for these, of course. So where do we want to run it? Probably maybe right back here. We do need a way of pumping out the fluid. Maybe we should hook it up around here, because then we can use this power for the pumping. Do we have a pump in here? That's one thing about this that I don't really like, is the whole pumping aspect of it. I wish at some point in time you have enough to be able to get through the whole pumping. You know, you don't have to pump crap anymore. I don't know. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna have 2 stills, and of course we're gonna have to let's set one down, just see here. So we can't tell the fluid to go anywhere else, so we're gonna have to pump the fluid out of here anyway. So I wonder if we shouldn't build some more magnetic dynamos and move this in a different location, or maybe just run some power somewhere else. I don't think we have any way of wireless power, do we? I think we have power cells, but nothing wireless. Yeah. Let's see here. So we have dense energy cell, fluid cell. Yeah, no, I don't see anything that is going to give us wireless, which kind of sucks, but hey, is what it is. We could probably destroy this, to be honest, and maybe run a power line over here, because we really don't need... how much power does this need? It's probably doesn't need a whole lot to run. So let me figure out a location for this. You know, we have a pretty wide expanse right here. Why don't we do something here? I like this. We just need to figure out how to get these rotating, and probably use a rotational control. Do we have one here? Oops. If I can spell it. Where are you at? So I just need a brass machine. There we go. I never remember what it is that we need. So I'm wondering if I set this here, and then I grab one of our big pulleys or cogwheels there, and then we grab a shaft. Hopefully this doesn't break things. And we place that there. Will that turn? Aha, it does. Nice. So we can ramp this up if need be. No, I guess not. Why did that break? Is it overstressed? Okay, so that is the quickest we can do, which is fine. That's fine. I don't think that's overstressing. That's 1,000. Maybe it is. And it's just breaking because of it's overstressed. Yes, it is. All right. Good to know. We might have to turn this down a little bit. I don't think we need it super quick. So, yeah, we'll go from there. All right, let's place that down. We're going to need another pump so we can pump in between, of course. And then we're going to have to run power to this. So let's go left to right, just to make things simple. Excuse me. There we go. So I think if I do something along Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to put it on top. All right, we'll do it. Can we do it right on the... No, you can't do it on the corner. But we could do another large... Actually, will this... That'll work. Perfect. We just gotta make sure that they're running the right direction. Like so. And then we can place down our ender tank. Now, let's get these powered first before we do that. And I hope we have enough. We do not. So we need some in-bar flux ducts. So let's go ahead and make some of those. Hopefully I have enough. We're out of in-bar. Well, if we need in-bar, I'm gonna have to get it. So we might have to move this because this might be a little too far away from everything. That's why I wanted to kind of place things down first. Let's get rid of that. That. Why do we have all these? I don't know. Don't know. I did them for some reason. We'll place that there. Get ourselves our stills. Right, I think this was not that way. Like this, like that. No. No, 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 no. Like so. There we go. Grab our large cogwheel, place that on top. That should be running. Couple shafts. We need to get rid of that cogwheel. Cogwheel there, cogwheel there. Make sure that everything's moving in the right direction. Perfect. Now it's just a matter of getting everything hooked up with power. And I do believe this should be fairly simple. Let's go one more down. Now, I do have a magnet, but I cannot figure out how to charge it. So if anybody has an idea how to charge the magnet, please let me know. I would really like to charge my magnet. All right, so that should be hooked up, and that is hooked up. So let's go ahead and repair everything. Make it look all nice again. Make sure everything's powered up. It is. And all right, so we should be getting things out of this as well that will probably hook up some pipes to get rid of. I'm not sure if, well, let's see here. We can't decide which direction they're going to go out, as well as we're going to have two different fluids. That, actually, that's going to be an issue. I might need to specify... Let's see here. The first one's going to give us two different fluids. Maybe we should go create another still here. We used all the in-bar. Shoot. All right, so I need to make the nickel compound, which is iron and nickel. Do we have any nickel compound? No. We do have some nickel. Do we have more nickel in here? Yes, we do. We got a bunch more brass in there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and create some of this in-bar up. It's going to take me a little bit of time, so I will give you... I'll be right back in a second. All right, so I think we got enough here. We got 14. I hope 14 will be enough. We'll let the other ones continue to get smashed. I did go ahead and lay out the pipes here. So one is going to be for light and one's going to be for heavy. And I'm hoping that this is going to work. And they should both produce... Oh, we actually can hook up another pipe or pump here. This is actually working out really, really well. To pump that into another storage tank, which we could do right in here somewhere. Do we have storage, or we have a tank in here somewhere, right? Where do we have the tank? Or did I put it away? I might have put it away. Let's see here. Tank. No, it's definitely in here somewhere. I'm just not seeing it. That's okay. We'll find it because that's where we're gonna have to export it out at some point in time. So okay, so let's go ahead and make another. I don't know why that was up there. So we need to make 2 of these, and we should have enough for another one. Perfect. And that will sit right here, and that should be ready to rock and roll. They're all going to get powered up. Yep. So they're all powered and ready to go. All we have to do is start pumping in the oil. So we got a crude oil. Hopefully this is all we need to do. Hey, there it's going, doing something. Cool. This actually is really cool because we can create energized glowstone, or we have in the past, and we just need glowstone to make energized, and then we can make molten lumen. Before we were doing this is a lot easier. I wish I would have known about that sooner. Let's see here. What else can we make here? I don't know if there's anything that's... this is really good too. We could make the signalum ingots really easily with destabilized redstone. So that's really cool. What is this? Sap? Well, we don't really have a... I mean, we do have sap. That creates syrup. What do we use syrup for? Anybody? Probably for cooking or something. So let's see here. We still have oil in our... Well, that's a good thing. Hey, there we go. We got heavy oil and light oil. So, and they are getting processed. So there we go. We got our first refined fuel. Awesome. Now, we're going to have to... actually, I think there's going to be... Wasn't there something else that you get from this as well? Let's look at oil. Doesn't matter what. Crude oil. Then we run it through. It gives us heavy or light. And then we run it through again. Nope, never mind. It just gives us tar or... What's the other one? Sulfur. So it doesn't give us a secondary, which is fine. So then we can just easily pipe these out with a pump to our... If I can find the tank... And that would be easy enough. Right here, fluid tank. I don't know why I couldn't see that. Now, it looks like we're going to have 4 fluid tanks for this to operate correctly. So, fluid tank. So can we make... Oh, it makes 2 at a time. Perfect. There. And then all we need is a pump on both of these, which we can easily do. Oh. Wow, that was great placement. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey, look at that. We got refined fluid. Now, the only thing is that we kind of actually need to complete the quest. It wants us to have a bucket. So we could... let's see here. How do we best do this? All right, can we stop this for the time being? Because I want to be able to pull it out, and I can't just use a bucket. We could hook this up to a spout. Question. How do we... There, let's disable this. No, it'll leave it going. I just need to figure out how we can get a bucket full of it. Oh, we got some bitumen. We get anything out of here? No. A spout would definitely do it. I wonder, can we... Yeah, it won't pull items. It won't pull it back, so we would lose some, I would assume. Let me, I'm going to pause the video just for a moment. I'm going to take a look and see what I can do to pull a bucket out of each. Spout would probably be the easiest way. Yeah, this is our refined. Let's just grab a spout. Do we have one in here? Don't see one. Might have to make one. Yeah. I think it was just a hopper. Do I not have a hopper? Hopper and a copper machine, which it doesn't look like I have one here. I can definitely make one. And we're gonna have to have a depot so we can place our bucket. Right. But the only question now is going to be specifically which... How are we gonna know what is which? Well, I guess we'll find out. Is it going to do anything, though? That's actually a really good question. I know why, because the smart... Oh no, it's filling up with something. Oh, it stopped. Yeah, I have a feeling because these are getting items, and I really don't... If I stop them, they're still gonna get more. Oh, well, I guess what we could do... Can we pull the filter? Will that fill that? No, because it's just going to go in here too quickly. Oh, can we get a little bit? I don't know how much we need for a bucket. Probably more than that, right? Yeah. So, actually, why don't we just do something like deny list? There we go. That'll work. And so, when there's more, instead of going into here... Yeah, that'll work perfectly. It should fill this up, and then there should be enough for a bucket, and then we'll switch it over to this one as well. So that, yeah, that'll work. Perfect. Let me wait until I get enough. I think it takes about 1,000 millibuckets, so hopefully we don't run out of oil anytime soon. It looks like it's filling up pretty quickly, so doing an excellent job, I believe. So let me wait until I get some buckets of this, and I will bring you guys back in. Looks like we hit a snag for some reason. It was filling up. I ended up putting some modules in to speed things up a little bit, which was awesome and all, and it did speed up things, but then it all of a sudden came crashing down because it stopped at 720, and now we're not pulling anything. Is it because this right here? Like, are we, for some reason, is trying to pull light oil, and light oil can't get through? I did switch this over so that it was allow. But it still seems like nothing is going through. So I am not sure what's going on. If I get rid of both of those, is that going to fix things at all? Yeah, it looks like I broke it. I don't know what to do. I don't want to lose the oil that we've got going. What if we just reverse it real quick? Yeah, let's just reverse it real quick and then see if I can't get this to go back in. I just need a bucket. There we go. Sweet. All right, we got one bucket of the heavy, so that's completed. Now, if we just go ahead and say deny on this one, put that back. Yeah, we got some light now. Perfect. We'll see if this works. It looks like, yeah, that's almost what I had to do. It looked like the rest of it already went pumped through, so I'll try speeding up the process again so this can we can get this done quicker. But I'll bring you back done once this is done. Yeah, I'll just have to reverse this if things get backed up again. So bring you back once I've got my other bucket. Well, I ended up getting it to work, but then all of a sudden things got a little crazy and I got a little bit more than I expected. Oops. That should be all fixed now. All right, so we got a few. We're going to empty these anyways back in, so we got 3 of them. So not a huge deal, but it just started flying out like crazy. All right, so how much do we have here? We have a few bit. So now our goal is going to be pulling some of those out, or of that out, into a bucket. So I think what I'm going to do, place the spout right here, and then we need to have a pump, which I'm going to have to get another pump, then set it up to pump out some so that we have it in our hand and we can complete the quest and we can be on our way. Actually, I think I've got it all in here. This one should be a little bit easier, I hope. I hope. Let's do not that. There we go. Hook that up like so. Now we just got to get this somehow rigged up. Somehow. Not exactly sure. But let me go ahead. I'm going to hook this up real fast. And I'll bring you guys back once I have it all done. All right, got it in there, and we got our bucket full. Bada bing, bada boom. We just need to empty this now. Let that go back into its tank. And then we can kind of remove everything else here. Awesome. We have our fuel being produced, which is cool. You know, I think for the time being, I'm not going to put these buckets back in there. We'll add it to our buckets that we have of fluid, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Throw those in there, and then throw those, that, and then these are going to be thrown into, I think, our induction smelter. Yeah. So that we have those, because we need it. We need it in there. We don't need it for fuel. We'll let this continue to run. We'll turn this back on because I did turn it off. And we got ourselves fuel. And we also have sulfur dust, which, if I am correct, yeah, we can make that into the regent, which we need. So this actually turns out to be pretty profitable for us. So this will actually help us a little bit. And then we have some tar. What do we use tar for? Anything? No. We can make it into a tar block, which we can burn. It'll smell 40 blocks. Okay. Nothing there. That's awesome. We're done with it. We're making fuel. We are one step closer to blasting off to space. So I think our next thing is getting this system to work. And so we're going to try to get it to work and just see what happens. Let's just turn these on and see what happens. Oh, you know what? I didn't put any limiters in there. Let me shut this other one off here. It would probably be best if I had a one switch to control them all, but I don't. Let's see if they all filled up. Yeah, I think everything filled up that should have been filled up, which is great. Let's go and get some limiting switches. I think they're under the utility. Do we have any utilities in here? We do have some in-bar. I'm going to take these out because I'd rather pull them from the system so that I can search for them. Yeah, we have some utility. Let's see here. Limit. Grab a bunch of those. I think 4 is going to be enough. Yeah, I think so. So I think what we're going to do is a total of 5. Let's just start off with 5. Limit to 1 stack. Do not limit a stack. Which one? Which one you don't want? Limit to 1 stack? Maybe. Oh, yeah, I guess it would be limit. Well, I guess it really wouldn't matter in this instance because you can only have 1 stack technically in there. So we'll only have 5 at one point in time. And then we need this one, of course. Yeah, and I think that's it because the rest of these are going to have to be... They're going to have to be reused anyways, right? Cool. Where is my little wireless computer? Put that in there. Let's get this all set up. Actually, let's just double check, make sure we have enough stress units, because I really don't think we do. We have 432 we could try. I'm just curious if I come over here. It's 121 on each of those, or 112, I should say. And this is quite a few. We might run into issues. Let me go ahead and sleep since it's getting dark out. What should I have? 400. I'm going to definitely need more stress units. And I'm going to have to probably add more power to our current power system. Everything's running, right? Should probably top these up. Going to need another... We're definitely going to need another generator here. It would be nice if we could upgrade them to the blast furnace, but I just don't have any way of cooking anything in there that I know of offhand. So I'm going to go ahead and make the furnace, or build everything that we need to add more power, and I'll bring you guys back in once that is completed. Alright, I think I figured out the stress units. Oh, we don't have it hooked up yet. I was like, oh, we got it all done. No, we definitely do not have it hooked up. So let's not get launched a million blocks away. No, I didn't. I missed it. Up. Here we go. Up here. Okay, don't jump on that. Now we just need to... Do we have an encased... I bet we don't have another... We do have one. We have one encased chain drive. We need one more. I need to go make an encased chain drive. Let's see here. Encased chain drive. Thank you. Let's build a couple while we're here. Bada bing, bada boom. We should have more power. Yes, 16,000. We are golden. Man, I love that. Okay. We need to hook this up now. And this should all start running. And I hope it doesn't completely, utterly fail. We did put the stack limiters right in there. So if we turn this on, that is like not doing what I thought it would do. We need to figure out how to stop these from, because I'm using the retrievals. It's really hard to get to these down here. So, oh, you know what? I put these in the wrong ones. My bad. So that needs to go there. That's set for 5. That's supposed to go there. Again, set for 5. Then this one goes there, and again, set for 5. Cool. That should work now. So if we do this, it shouldn't pull. Awesome. So we should only ever have 5 at one given time. I should check. We should probably refine it to be specific to how many we're going to need. So I think, let's see here. 3s and 8. So we need 4 of each. So we should have 5 is fine. There's a subtraction. There should be 6. So maybe we should just bump this up to 6. Perfect. All right, let's hook this up. Let's see if this works. I'm actually kind of excited. We might actually have a little bit of bounce back because I don't know if this is gonna function the way I hope it is. All right. There's definitely gonna have to be some tweaking, I'm sure. So we're gonna run off of here. And my thought was maybe, just maybe we'll do this instead of hitting here. So just in case we need to get in there for some reason, we can still access things. What if we do this? We got these chain drives. We can do something like this and then like that. Everything should be running now. And these will fill up. Actually, I'm not sure if they... Uh-oh, the numbers are dropping. The numbers are dropping. End this. End the madness. That's right, because we don't have them set to pull out. So let's just double check to make sure I don't have any lost. So it looks like 6 and 5. Okay. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. We need one of each of these. And then I need to figure out which one is which. Okay, so this is going to allow for 5. Or I'm sorry, 6. Right, and then this one here, I'm gonna have to figure out each one of these. I guess it was the other one that would be 6. 6 and 5. Which is 5? Or no, do I have... I have 2... Oh, crap. I have 2 6s. I screwed up somewhere along the line here. I bet this was supposed to be for 0. Yep. So I need a... Let's fix this. We can do this. Perfect. Okay, so that'll be 0. Grab you. Place you in there. That up there will be 5. So 6, 0, and 5. So we need to set this to extract. 5. And then also extract 6 on this one. There we go. So those are allowed there. And then this will be 0 once we create the 0, not the 6. All right, let's let's go. Let's turn this back on. Do we have numbers on the ground again? Oh, we do. I was actually kind of afraid that this wasn't going to work the way I imagined. Well, that's kind of like in a limbo. Let's fix that. Okay, they're not extracting. The arrows are pointing the right direction, but it doesn't seem like this is going to work. I was kind of afraid of that because that this changes some things. Okay, I think the best solution... Okay, I have a solution for this. I have a solution. Let's eat here quick. I don't think I have any drawers, but what we'll do... Oh, we do. We have one oak drawer here. Let me grab a trim. We only have a couple trim pieces. Let's make some trim. Oh. Of course. We're running out of stuff when we are in the middle of something. So let's go ahead and build... I don't know how many we're going to need of these, but this should fix our issue, because we'll have a top and bottom, and we'll just place them where we are going to export, like right here, for instance. We will... Let's get our wrench out, make this a little bit cleaner. Place that there. Are you not... Why are you not hooking up? Oh, I put an oak trim there. Fix that. Put the right stuff in there. There we go. And then we'll follow that up with the extraction again. So that will go in there. Perfect. That should extract whatever's in there. I mean, I don't have disallowed or allowed, so it doesn't really matter. So those will be created, and then that will be... That's good. Let's grab that. Grab that. Make sure that we grabbed everything. It's actually going to save on some pipes, which is not a bad thing. Well, let's see here. Okay, so this is going to grab that one and this one, and then leave and go out. So we'll put the extraction there. This one up here is going to have 4. So we're going to need a drawer that's a 4. A 4 drawer. We have a spruce. I want to put all oak. Let's go make an oak one here real quick. And it's getting dark, of course. Darkness. It's all my only friend. Okay, extract in there, and then over there we'll place another one. I'm gonna have to go sleep. Okay, so I got everything hooked up. I hope I have everything in here. I have 5 and 6. I don't think I need that any longer. So let's just go home or go through here and make sure that I don't have any numbers set. Perfect. So I wanted to make sure that there's an ample location here for any items that are coming out of these two, because there's going to be 2 here and 2 here. There's only one for the bot. Did I just moved. Maybe I hit the key accidentally. This one will go up into here. This one will go up into here. That's why that's a single, and then this is a double. And then they should all be pulled back. Or not pulled, but pushed in there. Cool. Okay, so let's put 5 and 6 in there, and then the plus in the... Okay, we got to put a 0 in here as well. So 0 will go there, and then the plus. You go in there. Okay. All right, let's turn it back on. Let's see if this we got the bugs worked out. I can just get this hooked up. There we go. There we go. That's a lot better looking. Sweet. So this should, as long as we're getting all the numbers, so we're getting a 0 over here, which is not ideal because we want 0 there. Which is fine, but we need the other numbers to be created. And I'm thinking I might be missing something, I think. No, those numbers are definitely getting pulled out, but why am I not getting the other numbers? Because what should be happening is the 6, the 5 should be going out to... Oh, I know why. Let's turn this off again. Let's grab our 6 in the 5. I don't think we're using the 0 at all. What I need to do is set these... I have to set them with the 5 and the 6. So let me go ahead and do that. I just need to go in and set the filter to pull from them. And I'll bring it back once I have those done, and then we can grab the rest of the numbers. All right, let's turn it back on and get the rest of the numbers. All right, let's turn this off real quick. So we can grab the 2 and... I'm thinking we are missing a number. I think we should have created another one. Maybe not. The 2... Doesn't look like I'm using the 2. How can that be? So we're missing a number. Did it not finalize one of these? Or did they not pull out? There's some numbers still stuck in here. Okay, so we're gonna have to allow the extraction, it looks like. Yeah, what? Why is that? I didn't do that with any of these. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. Okay, my bad. That should be fixed now, but... It's still... I'm still missing a number. I thought I would get 1. 1 would be 9 minus 8. Okay, 9... Never mind. This is where I'm going to run into probably issues, where I'm going to find out that I'm missing something. So 2 is not used anywhere. Eight minus 6. Oh boy. I think I have something messed up here. This one on the bottom, which is 6, it's missing something here. Which one has a 6? Yeah. Oh, 8 minus 6. Did I not finish this one off? I must not have. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. So you're seeing what I usually do. So this is going to be... Oops. I think this is a 6, right? Yep. And then this should be 8. No. 8 minus 6, that would already be done. We're already getting our 0. I'm sorry. We're already getting our 2. I am so confused. But this one's not done. This is definitely not done. So something with end of... with 6. And I don't have anything that was 6. Besides the number 2. Eight minus 3 would be 5. What is this one here? That one doesn't have anything either. That one doesn't have anything either. I'm missing something. 3 plus 3 would be 6. Am I missing the creation of 9? I think I am. Because 0 should be either 8 minus 8. Do I not have enough calculations here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I have enough. I think I have a duplicate somewhere. I mean, not like currently, but I'm guessing it's something like here. So I have an 8 minus 6, which makes sense. So this would be a 2, but I also already have a 2 being created. Or is that where it's... No. Okay, let me... Oh gosh, I'm confused right now. I did this yesterday, so it's not completely fresh in my brain on how I had everything set up. I have to go through and double check and make sure that I have, and literally write down, like, 8 minus 3, check that off. 3 plus 3, check that off. This one I have to check off. This, so let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. All right, so I think I got it all figured out in my head, and we're ready to get things set back up. The issue was I'm missing 3 times 3, so I had a duplicate in here, and it was just a matter of getting a 3 times 3, and then I'm going to go ahead and stop this right away. Thank you. And we're going to grab that 9. So grab that. So we're going to need the 9 for this number up here. What was just made? 5. All right. I think 9 was used... 9 is used in 2 locations. Right, it's this top one, yep. So if I can reach to here, we'll place the 9 there. So 9 should be utilized there. And then we also have... So that one's done. Which is going to be 1. And then 9 minus 5, which is going to be this one right here. Cool. And so 9 will go... It's going to be used up right away. Okay, let's turn this on, let it run for a little bit. And then the only other number that we're going to need... There we go. The only other number that we need is going to be 9 minus 5. And 8 minus 1. So we need a 1. So we can finish up this front one here. So this will be 1. So that should start pulling. Oh, if there's a 1 there. I'm gonna have to get my keys out so we can lock this up once we have the right combination. So this is the right combo. We just need the 9 to show up We're gonna get rid of the 0. 2 needs to go there. I think we're gonna fight this until I get a 9. Let's turn this off real quick, because I don't think... I think that's all the correct numbers. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Oops. Oh, we don't have 4. Because 5 is in the wrong location. Five should actually be here. Then 6. Then 7. Then 9. So let's just lock both of these, because then they should show up in the drawers. Okay, and then I can just grab them out of the drawers. All right, we need to... I think we have everything that we need. So 9 and 5. So we can add 5 to this one here. So let's grab a 5. Let's put our key away. And actually, okay, so I'm going to explain something here real quick. How I did this, and I hope this is kind of late in the video, so hopefully you guys, you stay around for this, and maybe this is going to be extremely helpful. But if you're going to get into doing this, I completely recommend you write down all the numbers, like 1 through 0, or 0 through 9, and then write your equations that you want to do. And think of each number. So you have these base numbers. This is why I split it off into these sections here. So each one of these cost 1 millibucket of the liquefied logic. And so each one of these are going to cost 1 millibucket, and that's why I have it separated. And so for every one of these operations or numbers or whatever, they cost 1. And so what I'm trying to do is keep the value down. So like if you have a 9 and an 8 in a negative, each one of those is going to cost a value. So the 9 is going to be 2, the negative is going to be 1, and the 8 is going to cost 1. So in the end run, the cost of that logic or that calculation is a calculation of 4. So you have to take in consideration that how much you're going to use. And so when you write things down and start adding those numbers up, you'll figure out what the best calculation to use. Hopefully that helps. I hope that it's a little late in the video. I understand. I'm sure a lot of people are not even going to watch this section, but just keep that in mind. So I have 2 calculations left. I think I have to complete... No, I think that might be everything. Okay, so 0, 1, 2... We're missing 3, but this will be 4, 5, 6, and then 7, which should be those ones. Oh, this isn't even hooked up in the front? What's going on here? Apparently, I screwed something up. How do I change this? There we go. There we go. I was wondering why things weren't functioning right. I'm like, we should be getting these numbers. All right, just took a little nap. And the front numbers should be functioning. Yes, perfect. And there's our 4, and there's our 7. So 7 there. And where's our 4? And our 4 goes there. So there we go. We got all our numbers. We got everything that we need. Now it's just going to basically just allow this to calculate and add more fluid in when we need to. But I'm not sure exactly. So some of these things are going to have a limit. Like we're going to have to set a limit on how many stacks of certain things we get so that we have an even amount. And I'm wondering, let's see here. Let's grab a stack limiter. So if we put a stack limit on... Well, this is going to bind things up, isn't it? Because they're just going to... It's just going to back up into here. I'm not sure how we can do this. I'm going to have to think about it in between episodes. The episode's getting extremely long anyhow. But it's not like we have we don't have a ton of fluid left. I mean, we have 3 buckets, and that's quite a bit. Or more than 3 buckets. I'm just worried about getting like the 0 and the 2 seem like we're producing a lot more. 5 and 6 we're producing a lot more than 9 and 7, 4 and 1. And those are being used in other calculations, so things are going to be a little bit slower for those. Of course, the 8 and 3 and these are going to lag behind. But I think the matter of these numbers being utilized for something else, and these other numbers are going to have to stop being made before these numbers are actually being produced. So I'm going to have to figure out a way of limiting the numbers going into these. And I'm not 100% sure how that's going to happen. So I think I'll have to figure something out in between episodes. But I think for now, this kind of works. So as crazy as the contraption looks, it does do its job. So thanks guys for watching. I'm glad you guys spent some time. Hopefully you learned something. I definitely learned a bunch of things. Yeah, this is definitely some crazy contraption. Let's take a look and see how much oil we have left. Oh yeah, we still have enough oil. And holy moly, we almost have this whole container filled, which is great news. So that's absolutely awesome that we got that completed. Let's just go look at our quest book real quick. We do have all these numbers, so we can check them off. So that is really awesome. Now we just have to go in creating the block. And I think in the next episode, we're not going to probably get these finished. I'm not sure. We'll see if we go down this route. But I'm thinking that we should probably take a look at our blaze cakes and get this processed in the next episode. So we'll see. We'll see how things turn out and how this turns out. So thanks for watching, guys. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys hit that like button. Trying to get 5 likes per video. And also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification. And also, if you have the ability and if you'd like to, share this on social media with your friends and family. I would really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye now.